Now we shall learn about the Sankhyaha and also learn a few new things today in today's class. So please pay attention and focus. So this we have seen the Sankhyaha, just showing this chart so that it will be also for us our easy remembrance. So now what we shall do quickly, we will do a small activity. I shall just tell a few numbers in English and I want to hear back the equivalent Sanskritam word of that. Okay. So just read through. I think you will be able to understand and see. I shall leave this as it is and still ask you the questions. Let us see. Sriram Venkatesh.
Namaste, Sir.
Namaste. I shall unmute also two more students. Amita Bhargava. Sunidhi Manoj. Please be ready. Okay. So now, Sriram, the questions for you. So I will give 3 to 4 numbers. Tell its equivalent name in Sanskritam. Okay. 24.
चतुर्विंशतिः
18.
अष्टादश
38.
अष्टत्रिंशत्
Ashtatrimshat. Okay.
अष्टात्रिंशत्
Okay. So no need to elongate so much, but just to emphasize on Dirgha, I told that way. Okay. 13.
त्रयोदश
16.
षोडश
30.
त्रिंशत्
Okay. Very good. Dhanyawadaha Shriram Mahodaya. Well answered. Dhanyawadaha. Okay. So now Amita Bhagini, so I will ask some questions, some numbers which are not on this slide also. Okay, so try to recall and try to answer it. Okay, 48. Okay.
अष्टचत्वारिंशत्.
That is right.
अष्टचत्वारिंशत्.
Yes, Ashtachatvarimshat. Chatvarimshat is the base. Ashtachatvarimshat. Okay, right. 22.
द्वाविंशतिः.
Okay, 34.
चतुस्त्रिंशत्.
Chatustrimshat. That is right.
चतुस्त्रिंशत्.
Yes. 36. Please be quick.
षट्त्रिंशत्.
Okay, right. Then 19.
19 is navadash.
Navadasha. Oh, right. Dhanyawadaha Amita Bhagini. Well answered. So Sunidhi, can you please unmute?
Yes, sir.
Ram. So I will ask numbers again. Please be quick and try to answer them. Okay, 83. Can you answer 83 in Sanskritam?
त्र्यशीतिः
Triashitihi. Okay, fine. 55.
पञ्चपञ्चाशत्
Panchashad. Right. 78.
अष्टसप्ततिः
Right. 98.
अष्टनवतिः
54.
चतुष्पञ्चाशत्
Chatushpanchashat. Right. So next one, 82.
द्व्यशीतिः
Dvyashitihi. Okay. Astu. Dhanyawadaha Bhagini. So I request all of you to practice these numbers. So read these and practice this. I will read out this 80 series because this is a bit different. So Ekashitihi, Dvyashitihi, Triyashitihi, Chaturashitihi, Panchashitihi, Shadashitihi, Saptashitihi, Ashtashitihi, Navashitihi. So these are the numbers a bit different than the regular ones. Eka, Dvi, Tri, Chatur, Pancha, Shat, Sapta, Ashta, Nava. If you remember this, based on the base, we can add this as prefix so that we will be able to generate the numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, please practice this. Now we shall learn something more important with respect to the numbers itself. Okay, so we shall see this. This is part of our textbook. We will have to also memorize this. I shall also record and I shall post this also in the memorization section of our course page soon. Okay, so let me unmute a few students. Chandru K, sorry, okay, here not raised a hand. So Ishita Are, repeat after me. Okay, we shall see the in this chapter, in this Sankhya or Sankhya chapter, we shall see for each of the number corresponding for a few numbers, what are all how to use that in a sentence, and what are all the objects or something that is present in that number. Okay, ekam hridayam. Please repeat.
Ekam hridayam.
Ekam mastishkam.
Ekam mastishkam.
Ekam udaram.
Ekam udaram.
Okay, so hridayam heart, mastishkam brain, udaram stomach. So all of us have one heart, one brain, and then one udaram. So ekam. Please note all these words hridayam, mastishkam, and udaram are napumsakalinga words, and hence the ekam is used as that ekam only. So only for the first four numbers, ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, for these four numbers, it is different with respect to pullinga, strilinga, and napumsakalinga. Rest all numbers from 5 onwards, pancha, shat, sapta, etc., can be used for both for all pullinga, strilinga, napumsakalinga without any changes. So whenever we say for pullinga, it becomes ekaha, ekaha ramaha, eka sita, ekam vanam. Okay, ekaha, eka, ekam. Please remember this. So now we shall go to dve, that is the number 2. So dve netre, repeat.
Dve netre.
Dvau hastau.
Dvau astau.
Dvau karnau.
Dvau karnau.
Dvau padau.
Dvau padau.
Very good. So netram is I, netram, netre, netrani. Okay, napumsakalinga shabda, and hence dve is used. Ekam dve. Then ramaha, ramau, ramaha. Whenever we use dve, that is whenever we want to refer to two objects in pullinga, then it becomes dvau. Dvau hastau, dvau karnau, dvau padau. Hasta hand, karna ear, and then padau feet. Okay. So if we want to refer to a strilinga shabda, dve, if it is there, dve shakhe, so it is dve only. For pullinga and for napumsakalinga and strilinga, the word is dve only. Similar to saha taute, sate taha, tatte tani. Te is same, common for both strilinga and napumsakalinga. So dvau, dve, dve will be the other forms in other lingas. Okay. So now we'll go to the trini, which is for 3. Narikelasya netrani trini.
Narikelasya netrani trini.
Bilva patre dalani trini.
Bilva patre dalani trini.
Shivasya netrani trini.
Shivasya netrani trini.
Very good. So the number of eyes on a coconut, that is the eyes we call in general, so is in 3 number. And similarly, the number of leaves in a bilva patra, in a dala, basically, if you consider it, it is 3. And then Shivasya, the number of eyes that Shiva has is also 3. Shivasya netrani trini. So in this case, if you see, Narikelasya and Shivasya is Shashti Vibhakti of Narikela, of Shiva. Bilva patre, in, this is Saptami Vibhakti. Okay. And the last set of things we will see on this page. Chatvari. For Chatvari, Chaturvedaha.
Chaturvedaha.
Vedaha. Okay, 4 multiple. So Chaturmukha Brahma.
Chaturmukha Brahma.
Chaturmukha Simhaha.
चतुर्मुख सिंह.
So these are the examples that are given. Ishita Bhagini, dhanyawadaha, well recited. Please practice. These are examples that are given in the textbook. For Chatwari, we can also use this again. Sorry, I missed to tell about for Trini in Pullinga, Strilinga, and Napumsakalinga. Trayaha. In Pullinga, it will be Trayaha. And in Strilinga, it is Tisraha. Please note, this is a bit different. I shall put it also up on the slide later. Tisraha. And then for Napumsakalinga, it is Trini. Dasharathaha asti. Ekaha Dasharathaha asti. Tasya Tisraha bharyaha santi. Tisraha, 3 wives. Dasharathasya Tisraha bharyaha santi. Okay. Next, he has 4 children. Okay, 4 sons. We will use that sentence. So Chatvaraha, Chatasraha, and then Chatvari. Okay. Dasharathasya Chatvaraha putraha santi. Okay. Hope this part is clear. We shall proceed further. So only for 1 to 4, Ekam, Dve, Trini, Chatvari. For this, we have different forms in Pullinga and Strilinga and Napumsakalinga. Please make a note of this. So I shall show it up again in the slide, or I shall quickly write it off. So it is easier. Okay. Yeah, I will write it here. So it is easy for you to know it. So Ekaha, and then for in Strilinga it will become Eka, and then in Napumsakalinga it will become Ekam. Please make a note of this. Then similarly, Dvau, Dve, and Dve. And then Trayaha, Tisraha, and Trini. Then Chatvaraha, Chatasraha, and Chatvari. The remaining all is same as it is. Pancha, and then Pancha, and then again Pancha. There's no difference after 5. Okay. So please make note of this, so it's easier for you to remember and practice these words in sentences also. Okay. So please make note of this table. Astu, we shall proceed further now. So I hope you have made a note of this. Okay. So I shall clear this now. We shall proceed further. We shall go to now Pancha and above, 5 and above. So Pragya Bhatt.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Pancha Jnanendriyani.
Pancha Jnanendriyani.
Okay. Kati Jnanendriyani santi. Pancha Jnanendriyani santi. Okay. So here there is a space. So it is you can actually have a space here. So Pancha Jnanendriyani. There is a space. Pancha is 5 Jnanendriyas are there. Pancha Jnanendriyani santi. Tani kani, which are there? Can you answer? Reading out the words.
Netram, Karnaha, Rasana, Nasika, Tvak.
Right, very good. Netram, eye, Karnaha, ear, Rasana, tongue, Nasika, nose, Tvak is skin. Okay, these are the 5 Jnanendriyas. These are the sense organs that will give us the perception of the touch, feel, sight, etc. All these. Okay, so Pancha Jnanendriyani santi. Very good. So we shall go next for Shat, or say one more example for Pancha. Pancha Mahabhutani.
Pancha Mahabhutani.
Right. So which are they? Can you read?
Dalam, Vayuhu, Bhumihi, Agnihi, Akashaha.
Very good. So the question can be Kati Mahabhutani Santi. Answer will be
Pancha Mahabhutani Santi.
Tani Kani.
Jalam, water, Vayuhu, air, Bhumihi, earth, Agnihi, fire, Akashaha, sky.
Very good. Very good. That is right. Dhanyavadaha. So we'll see also for 6. Shed doshaha. So shed, 6 kinds of mistakes or the doshas has to be killed. Hatavyaha means killed, to be killed. Okay. Shed doshaha. What are these 6 things that needs to be killed? Okay. So
Hatavyaha ityukte?
kill, to be killed, which has to be ended or which has to be stopped or which has to be killed. Okay. So these are the 6 things. These are the 6 doshas that needs to be killed. What are those? Nidra, Tandra, Bhayam, Krodhaha. Repeat.
Nidra, Tandra, Bhayam, Krodhaha, Alasyam,
Alasyam, Alasyam, Dirgha Sutrata.
Alasyam, Dirgha Sutrata.
Ete Shaddoshaha,
Ete Shad Doshaha,
Hatavyaha.
Hatavyaha.
Okay. Very good. So these are the mistakes that every one of us most of the times do, because of which we will not be able to achieve more, or will not be able to learn more, or will not be able to be good. So one is nidra. So these are some things, especially for students. All these things we'll have to ensure this is not there. These mistakes are actually killed. That means to say we don't do these mistakes. Nidra, oversleeping. Tandra, always being lethargic. Bhayam, being worried about anything. Krodhaha, being angry at someone. Whenever someone points our mistakes, what will happen? We'll become angry. So krodhaha. Alasyam, alasyam is what to say? Laziness. Okay, alasyam. And then dirgha sutrata, being procrastinate, procrastination is dirgha sutrata. So these 6 mistakes we should avoid. Okay. So we shouldn't oversleep, we shouldn't be lethargic always, or we shouldn't be in a state of fear, or in anger, or in laziness, or procrastinating things. Okay, let me do this homework tomorrow. However, the submission date is next week, right? So we shouldn't prolong it, or we should do it immediately. Okay. So shed doshaha hatavyaha. Kati doshaha hatavyaha, shed doshaha hatavyaha. Te. Then you can answer Nidra, Tandra, Bhayam, Krodhaha, Alasyam, Dirgha Sutrata. Then put a hyphen and say Ete Shad Doshaha. Similarly, let us see the next one. Shad Rasaha. Kati Rasaha Santi?
Shad Rasaha Santi.
Te.
Madhuraha, Tiktaha, Katuhu, Amlaha, Kashayaha, Lavanam.
Very good. Madhura, Tikta, Katu, Amla, Kashaya, Lavana. These 6 are the 6 tastes. Shad Rasaha. Rasa is basically a taste. So the one organ which will be able to sense this taste is called Rasana. If you see Pancha Jnanendriyani, if you see the Jnanendriyas, 5 Jnanendriyas are there. So now of that, one of them is Rasana, which is the tongue. The tongue is one which can sense the rasa. Shad Rasaha, Rasana. Okay, you can correlate these 2 words together. So Madhuraha, sweet. Then Tiktaha is basically you can take it to be a bit of spicy or something like that. Katuhu is bitter. Then Amlaha is sour. Then Kashayaha is basically a bit on the spicy side again. Kashayaha. And then Lavanam. Lavanam is salt. So these are the Shad Rasaha. So these are the 6 tastes that we'll be able to sense. Okay, Shad Rasaha. Dhanyavadaha Pragya Bhagini. Well recited. So we'll go ahead. We'll study further some more numbers and its associated words along with it. So Dhriti Bhatt. Please unmute and start repeating. कति ऋषयः
महोदय
नमस्ते कति ऋषयः सन्ति
सप्त ऋषयः सन्ति
वेरी गुड सप्त ऋषयः सन्ति ते के
ते वसिष्ठः भरद्वाजः विश्वामित्रः गौतमः अत्रिः कश्यपः जमदग्निः एते सप्त ऋषयः
वेरी गुड वसिष्ठः भरद्वाजः विश्वामित्रः गौतमः अत्रिः कश्यपः जमदग्निः these seven are the sapta rishis or this is a gana sapta rishi is a gana basically so seven rishis constitute in this gana in this group of rishis called sapta rishis and they are vasishtha bharadwaja vishwamitra gautama atri kashyapa and jamadagni. Okay, so please note these names you will have to also remember these, practice this and remember. So I shall also share the audio in the memorization section soon, so you will be able to listen to it and practice it. Okay, sapta rishayah santi kati rishayah santi sapta rishayah santi. Now let us see now kati dishah santi, how many directions are there? Ashta dishah santi, 8 directions are there. Then how many dikpalakaha, kati dikpalakaha santi?
दीक्पालकाः सन्ति.
Right, so please speak near to the mic, otherwise there will be an echo and disturbance. Okay, ashta dikpalakaah santi. Dikpalakaah is the guardian of each of the direction. So 8 directions are there and we have 8 lords or 8 guardians of these directions. So which are they? Ashta dishah ke, which are ashta dishah kaha, which are all the 8 directions. Then the first, the inner circle, whatever is there, these are the answers. Uttara, Aishani, Purva, Agneyi, Dakshina, Nairati, Vayavya, Pashchima and Vayavya. These are the 8 directions. Ashta Dishaha. Dik is a Strilinga Shabda and hence Uttara, Uttara Dik, Purva Dik, Agneyi Dik, etc. So we will use in Strilinga Shabda. So that is why these words Uttara, Purva, Agneyi, Dakshina, Nairati and Vayavya. So who are all the Ashta Dikpalakaha? Who are all the 8 lords of these directions? Uttara for the direction Uttara, it is Kuberaha. Then similarly Ishanaha, which is Uttara means north, Purva east, Dakshina south, and then Pashchima west. So these two is nothing but northeast, then southeast, southwest, and northwest. So these are the directions, 8 directions. Ishanaha for Ishanya direction, then Indra for Purva, then Agnihi for Agneyi, then Yamaha for Dakshina, Niraratihi. So if you remember the Gunitakshara of Rikara, R plus R is Niraratihi, and then similarly for Pashchima it is Varuna, and for Vayavya it is Vayu. So we'll have to remember all these 8 names of the directions and also 8 names of these Dikpalakas, 8 Dikpalakas. Okay, so we shall go to the next one, the last one for today's class. Navarasaha. Kati rasaha santi?
नवरसाः सन्ति.
Right. Kete?
ते शृङ्गारः, वीरः, करुणः, अद्भुतः, हास्यः, भयानकः, बीभत्सः, रौद्रः, शान्तः सन्ति.
Very good. Navarasaha santi. So in this case, rasa is not taste, but rasa is possibly an emotion, okay, or an expression that is shown. So this mainly is seen or there in Bharatasya Natya Shastram, and also in most of the Natakams, etc. We use these words, rasas are there. So these 9 rasas which are there. So Shringaraha, which is the expression of love, Veeraha of bravery, etc. Karunaha, compassion, Adbhutaha, astonishment, Hasyaha, being a comedy, Bhayanakaha is maybe a fear, Bibhatsaha is also a similar kind of fear, Raudraha is again ferocious, and then Shantaha, pleasant. So these are the 9 rasas which are there as per the Natya Shastra. Okay, Nava rasaha santi kete te shringaraha veeraha karunaha adbhutaha hasyaha bhayanakaha vibhatsaha raudraha and shantaha. These are the 9 rasas. So similarly, we have numbers for 10, 11, etc., 12, etc. Let us practice these in the upcoming classes. I shall, however, put up these pages in the memorization section. Along with this, also I shall put the audio file so that you can start listening to this and practice it. In the upcoming classes, we can learn about this. Dhanyawadaha, Dhriti Bhagini. So please make note of these things. So and however, the numbers also are given towards the end, which is also part of our slides. Okay. So now to bring to your notice the memorization portions and also the text along with it has been put up on the memorization corner in the exam corner space. So please refer to this, practice this on a daily basis. Remember these shlokas and then practice it. Okay. So the Varnotpatti sthanas, all these things. Okay. And so that will be helpful. Similarly, for lesson number 4 also I have updated with this notes page. So which will have the text and its translation in English, simple English. So for our understanding and practice. Please make use of all these, and these are available in our web page, the course page. If you come to Surasarcha Sabha and then Prathama, this page, you'll be able to see all this. In the memorization portions, I will put up all the things that are required for memorization. Then here in this is not refreshed. Okay, let me see. So here in lesson 4, I have put also this notes as well as the questions. Today I shall also upload the exercise answers in this space. So please make use of all this. So before I conclude the class, I had a few second. Yeah. The homework is practice and complete exercises on Sankhyaha. So how much ever we have completed, just practice those many numbers. We shall proceed further in the next class. And then practice for the intermediate assessment, which is there in the upcoming week. Other important things, how to access and other things, I've just put 2-3 slides. Please pay attention to note this. This will be helpful for you to learn. So for all the verb forms, like where can I find the verb forms, etc., you can refer to ashtadhyayi.com/dhatu. I showed it in the last class, I remember. So I have put the links here. So to master Shabda Rupas and Dhatu Rupas, there is also another course which is completed now in Vyoma itself. There one of the teacher has spoken about it, so has taught this well. So please listen to the videos and refer to the materials so that you can practice it on your own as well. Also, verb and noun forms, if you want to know more about this, there is another website which is available, sanskritabhyas.in. If you go there, you can navigate to noun list and also verb list, and then you can explore, you can practice these forms. So these are some of the links, references for you to practice. And similarly, a few other references or the dictionaries that if you want to refer, you can always refer to learnsanskrit.cc, which was previously called spokensanskrit.org. And then ashtadhyayi.com/kosha also is available. Even in Ashtadhyayi website, it's available. Then kosha.sanskrit.today. These are some of the only links I've just pasted, but there are many more online dictionaries. If you just search for Sanskrit dictionary online, etc., in Google, you will be able to find many more which you can refer to and practice. Okay. And the last part is there are a few books that I would recommend, which is not directly related to this course, but as a Sanskrit learner, it will be a very good companion for you to practice and master these basic concepts. So one is to improve your vocabulary in Sanskritam. Various words from household articles or from animals, things that you see around is available in this picture book. So it will be a very good learning actually. Samskrita Shabda Sampad Vardhini, a publication through Vyoma. You can visit digitalsanskritguru.com for knowing how to buy this book, etc. And also Dhatu Rupa Parichaya. This is for all the most commonly used dhatus. The various forms in Latlakara, Litlakara, etc. is given. This will be very useful for you for this course as well as for the upcoming courses as well, or for say Dvitiya and other levels of exams also. This will be very useful. Similarly, Shabda Rupa Sangraha, which is compilation of all the Shabdas, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. In this way, all the Shabdas along with exercises and tips to remember, etc. So these three are some of the basic books that will be definitely a good companion for us to study Sanskritam. Please make a note of this. I shall provide this information in this slide. So once the course page is updated, you can also access it. With that, we shall conclude today's class. I shall now ask for any of the questions if you have. So let us see. I'm lowering everyone's hands now. So I request you to start raising your hands so that we can do the Q&A.